They're calling it retail apocalypse. Big box stores closing down seemingly to the ever-growing trend of online shopping. You've seen signs in Terre Haute with stores like Macy's and Carson's closing. But what about the place that houses them, Honey Creek Mall? Will the so-called apocalypse claim its next victim? I went to find more to the story. It's business as usual for Brenda Thompson. She's happy to make the sale here at the Buckle. Now, take a look at who her neighbor is, or was, and notice she's still smiling.
Still, people have to come in and they want to come in for an experience. People are still shopping brick and mortar stores.
Thompson and other mall store leaders like her say they're not worried about big box stores closing. They told me Macy's and Carson's have nothing to do with their financial standings. But what about the big picture for Honey Creek Mall? Are these empty spaces the beginning of the end?
When people traditionally think of a mall, they think of a few fashion anchor stores. They think of primarily apparel retail or retail in general. And we're really trying to change that up.
This is Stacy Keating with CBL Properties. That's the company that owns Honey Creek Mall. She joined us for a one-on-one interview from Tennessee via the web. I shared with her some of the concerns some of you had. Well, 5 years from now, Honey Creek Mall is not going to exist. It's going to be a parking lot, or it's going to have to completely renovate into something. What would you say to that?
I think that there's absolutely no basis in reality for that assertion.
Keating says businesses that have left are strictly handling their own issues, not the malls. But still, Macy's and Carson's leave two huge empty spaces. So what's the plan?
We had been monitoring the situation with Bon-Ton and with Macy's very closely.
Frankly, it's a pretty vague answer, but Keating told me she simply couldn't give specifics for what's on tap. That's because they're still working it out. But she did say we should look at what's happening to their other malls similar to our size, like here in Bloomington, Illinois. Check out this empty space on this map. It used to be a JCPenney's that closed, but pretty soon it'll be a Planet Fitness and an H&M. Stacy Keating says that we can expect similar places as a possibility in the future at Honey Creek Mall.
So really giving people more reasons to come to the property outside of shopping, more dining, more entertainment uses like movie theaters.
Much is still up in the air, but for certain, the way you look at the mall will have to change in the upcoming years. The mall workers like Brenda Thompson are on board with that.
We're not going anywhere. We just signed a new 10-year lease, so that's positive. That's great.
Her neighbors may start to look a little different soon, but she's glad to know she'll always have a neighborhood. Now, check out WTHI-TV.com. There you'll find a detailed timeline of Honey Creek Mall's evolution in Terre Haute. And we want your thoughts. Tell us what you'd like to see in the vacant spaces at Honey Creek Mall.